Hi everyone and welcome back to Lawfolds in Aberdeenshire. This is episode 56 and I'm Elowin. As I ended the last episode saying we were going to do the course for selling bales from field 26 and its surroundings, here we are doing just that. So I started up and we will go up to the sub point and we will actually follow Valerie all the way there and back to the field. As we doesn't see the landscape around the farm as much as you could wish. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, I said something about having corn, maize fields and making silage out of it. The fields up here on the top left is the fields I was talking about. There are 3 fields there and the BGA. So that would be an interesting thing to do in the future. And as you may have recognized by this time, there are no sounds from the tractor or any other sounds from the video. And that is because of my stupidity. I was watching some videos the other night and right in the middle of it I thought I could make some recording of gameplay, and I forgot to turn off the video I was watching, so I was listening to that and recording this and the match wasn't that good. Normally I could look at some videos on my tablet while playing, so I was maybe a bit confused because I was tired. But that's how it is. So I have turned off all sounds from the video, so you will not, hopefully, not hear anything of other sounds. There would be a male voice and a lot of extra sound from tractors and so on and so forth. So it was not a good thing to do, but I hope you can enjoy this episode without the sounds from the machinery. And I do apologize once more. It was really stupid to do that. But anyways, we is on our way back to field 26. And hopefully we can use this course when we have bought field 5 and 6. But there are no guarantees, so we might need to do new courses, but hopefully we can do it. And we might even use this course from field 27. It's not much further to go, and it's a more secure course than going down the narrow gate at field 24, 25, and thereabout, getting out on the east side of the store or sell point. So we're back, so we will make waiting point, then go forth a little bit and stop the course. There we are, and we will name the course as "26" and sell bales. And we will have to travel this course quite a lot for an hour, because we got quite a lot of bales, and the Fent hasn't stopped baling yet, so there will be more than what you see here. And I was starting up the game to come in and play, so of course I forgot to start the other tractors, but I will do that in a second. Just after Valerie finished to pick up another load of bales. We might not get a high price for the bales, only I think it's £137 per bale, but we will have quite a lot of bales, so I think in the end we have earned about £25,000, and that's good. So we will unload to the flatbed and put on the straps before we will send Valerie away on her first solo tour to the sell point. A tour from here. And we have started up our harvester, and we doesn't have a lot of rapeseed to harvest. It's just a couple of strips there, and Mrs. Thayer is doing a wonderful job as usual with the cultivator. And the Deutschfahrer is also running, and he is on his way, driving in the field, but the pipe is on that side, so it's not anything to be surprised over. And I guess we have 2 more laps to go. And the Deutschfahrer will move. Don't have to worry about it. Actually, I think, yes, he moved there. Pulling up beside the field as the harvester is turning. And Mrs. Thayer is working fast here with a 10-meter cultivator. So much faster. We will start the fence up with baling the headlines, and as you can see we have machinery working. You see 3 tractors there, and now 3 tractors and a harvester, and it's quite nice to be able to see a lot of the machinery working at the same time. And the harvester is harvesting an empty row. So we will take over and head back to the shed with the harvester, because we haven't got anything that's harvestable at the moment. So we'll put it away for a while. We will make the Deutschfahrer go and empty to silo after we have emptied out the harvester. So because we have started the Deutschfahrer, we will take a little extra driving down here so that we won't have a collision with the Deutschfahrer who comes here. He's a bit faster, so it's better that he goes first. And I have to remind myself, and you can remind me too, that the harvester need to have a bit of a clean up when we're ready with the harvesting the next time, before putting it away, because it's starting to be get a bit dirty. But we will keep it as is for the moment. And the Deutschfahrer was able to reach the field again before I could stop it. So, but no harm done. We will put away the tipper as we don't have any need for it at the moment. And after we have parked the tipper, we will have a look at the fields and see what's happening there. That's what we have, and this is the growth stage, and we can see we have a bit of field 27, and you saw the red 32. That means it needs to be plowed, and at the moment Mr. Stairway is cultivating it. So that's a work that shouldn't have been started if I had looked at the map beforehand, and I didn't. So it has been an unnecessary task done. But we will put the Deutz far at work with the plough, and then we will stop Mr. Stayer and put him in front of the sewing machine instead. So we hook on the plough and go down to field 32. We will create a new course, starting at the southeast corner going west. And we will do land work first, and then we will add one headline. Starting at the first waypoint. And we will stop Mr. Stayer as it comes to the turning point, because there is no point in him continuing this work. We will plough the field instead and use Mr. Stayer's services when it's time to cultivate the oilseed radish that we are going to sow here after the ploughing is done. And we will put the cultivator back in this spot that we use as a parking place for it, a parking lot maybe for it, just to the south of this tree. So we hook up the sewing machine, and we will soon go out and start a new course at field 26. But first we're going to pick up some more bales that would be in the way for the sewing machine. This will make it so much better. So we unload it to the tipper and we put on the straps. And Valerie went away to sell. The fence is ready with the baling, so we will put the baler on hold. And we go out on field 26. And there's still a lot of bales being ready to pick up. So we have some more work to do here. But we cleaned out the south part of the field and we are now ready to seed it with oilseed radish. So we're making the new course here, and we don't have to bother with headlines or anything because that has been taken care of. And Mrs. Day is doing a good job here. The only thing I need to change before we start doing the headlands is that we have to take up the ridge marker because we don't want it when we have a tight space. Verily or one of the tractors, as you should say, is going to have a work at this farm at the moment. And as I use Valerie for mowing, she is going to do just that. She's going over to the sheep farm to start mowing on Golden Hill. But before she can do it, we have to put away the baler and let our fence take over the flatbed, so we will be able to end picking up the bales. So our fence is out here on the field now and hooking up our flatbed. We will have to initiate the course for the fence so we can start selling up the bales. And I'm taking Valerie to the sheep farm. And the first thing we are going to do here is to give grass and water to the sheep. The other animals were fed and watered in the last episode, so we only had a sheep left for today. So here we go with the grass, and that was a quick job. It seems like we use more water than grass, and it may very well be so. So we finished and are heading back to hook up to the 2 mowers. We now got 6 full bales and 1 that is 3/4 full. Almost 3/4 maybe. And the fence is back at the sell point, so we will drive through here and sell the bales as we go. And we will head back. And meanwhile, the Deutschfahrer is ploughing the field, and we have already done about 1/3 of the field. And that's good. Mr. Steyer has done 1/3 of the field too. And there are a lot to do yet, but we have a fence here that has picked up all the bales now, so we don't have to worry about Mr. Steyer turning into a bale, driving into a bale and getting stuck. So that part is ready, and as there are only 6 bales, we will go down to field 31 where we left off another 6 bales from when we were baling the last time, and we will put them up on the flatbed, and then we're going to put them back down on the grass here, and they will have to wait until next time, and we'll see if we can get a full load of bales, or almost full load of bales out of them at that point. So there we go. Please stay still. Now we don't have much for the fen to do here at the farm at the moment, so we will take him down to the sheep farm to start raking. And we would take the flatbed with us, as I believe that is the next place it will be used. So we will park the flatbed here by the fertilizer and diesel and hook up the rake. And we will continue with this work in the next episode. So until then, have a really good one and do take care.